Stay tuned for tips and techniques from the nation's top chefs in the Chef's Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Tina Marie, and I'm here with Chef Walter Staib of City Tavern. We are making a fine, delicious, elegant, quick dinner from the Dietz and Watson deli, and we're doing a little bit of Italian style, aren't we, Walter?
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, there are many Italian dishes. This happens to be one of my favorites because it's not just a plain Italian, it has a lot of spice. You know, I like spice in my food, and it's beautiful. It's
Puttanesca.
It's well known by now. Everybody knows it. It's no longer a big secret, but it used to be something more esoteric. Now everybody has it, no big problem.
But you're going to show us how to do it quick
Real
and
easy.
easily.
I'll show you so easy. Olive oil or any oil in a pan. Now this one here different from other recipes. The garlic wants to be toasted. In Italian food, you toast the garlic. In other cuisine, the garlic just gets blanched.
Okay.
So here we want to get a little toast to it, and actually it's going to be your job right now to make sure you don't burn it. So all I got to do, the onions for this dish, I'm going to cut coarse.
Okay.
That's fine. So the onion goes in, and then goes the tomato. Obviously I chopped some already. They can go in right now because by the time the liquid, the tomato cooks down, the onions are also going to be
plum tomatoes, Walter?
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to throw in the capers right now. We don't even have to wait for that. Capers. In the meantime, I have the anchovies here, last moment. Goes in there. I'm going to cut the turkey. Now again, the turkey you can cut any way you want.
And this is showcasing how when we go to the deli and we talk with our deli man, we can request
Easy.
thickness.
Yeah, and that's exactly like I did here, this one over here. This is like a little bit more than an 1/8 of an inch for this one over here.
And the quality of the turkey really speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's exceptionally lean. It's hand trimmed. And again, Dietz and Watson slices their turkey only from the breast, which is very significant because a lot of lesser brands are not from the breast.
That is beautiful. Let me add a little white wine.
Okay.
There you go.
Right here.
A white wine.
Are we drinking with this wine today too,
No, we have
Walter?
red wine with it.
Oh, good.
It's a red sauce. A little bit of chicken stock. There we go. Anybody that's afraid of making this dish at home, please call me. I mean, how much easier does it get? A little pepper flake, depending on how much you want on that. And now comes the trick. How much of the anchovy you want in there? Anchovy is a beautiful thing. Most people are afraid of
anchovies. I know.
Yeah, they have it so many times in the pizza and don't even know it.
I know. I know. It adds a beautiful layer of flavor, and it's I don't know. It's
the only recommendation. Here we go. The only recommendation I have when you use an anchovy, I think you want to be careful as far as the salt is concerned. So put the anchovy in, get a little heat to it.
So and then you taste it as you go, just to make sure it's okay.
Now I want to show something to the audience that's even better. Let's say that you really don't even have this much time, and you have less time than we're doing it right now.
Right.
One way to do it is, let me come over here.
So you even have a quicker tip.
You make the sauce ahead of time.
Oh.
You have it in your refrigerator. You take the turkey, you throw in the sauce, you take in the pasta, and you have dinner ready.
Okay,
so it's the same thing as we just made here, but look at it, there's no difference.
So you can make the sauce minus the turkey ahead.
That's what I'm saying. Don't put the turkey in though.
Okay.
Minus the turkey. And voila, you go. The only thing
and it
is
keeps in the refrigerator, probably for a while too.
Absolutely. Now the basil for this one over here, I just cut
that
it rough.
Basil is so aromatic. I smell it over here.
A chiffonade, almost like when you're talking about for a caprese, you know, really a coarse chop. Obviously the gemelli I pre-cooked.
So you add the pasta right in, and al dente, of course.
Of course. Here's some how beautiful they are. Al dente.
And coated with olive oil.
Exactly.
I always remember your tips.
All right, and then.
Okay,
we got to stir it up really good. Now comes another one of those tricks. How much cheese and when do I put the cheese into it?
Yes.
If you put the cheese in it now, it's a great thing to do because the cheese is an actual little bit of a bind and gets more flavor. So it's not an Alfredo, obviously, but it has some similarities to it. So if you put the cheese in it now, some people do it, some people don't. Now, either way, there's no right or wrong again.
You could either be now or when, when you're ready to serve?
Or don't. If you worry about calories,
I see.
Those are the calories in there.
Okay. Well, I like your tip of making the sauce ahead of time, you know, minus the meat, and keeping it in the refrigerator, and then stopping off at the deli, you know, when you come home, and whatever you're in the mood for that night.
Let me get a fork in here.
I'm going to get a bit of everything.
You have to allow for the pasta being cooked, obviously. But the sauce you could make from scratch like we just did.
The pasta, was that something we could do ahead of time? That's delicious.
Isn't it? Now,
that's wonderful.
What's the doctor now?
You are the doctor, Mr. Chef Walter Staib. Thank you so much for showing us how to make a fabulous meal.
Simple, easy, Dietz and Watson from the deli, on the table. Spoil your family.
Dietz and Watson.
Spoil your loved ones.
You make it easy. You spoil me.
That's the
Thank
idea.
you, Walter.